YouTube channel Plain Sight released a video called Trump Exposes Trump. I'm going to play you a little bit of it here, but you should really go watch the entire thing. I'll leave a link in the video description box to the full video. Now, enjoy the endless contradictions.
I'm the only one on the stage that said we should not go into Iraq.
Are you for invading Iraq?
Yeah, I guess so. I wish it was. I wish the first time it was done correctly.
I'm very pro-life. I'm very pro-choice.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle? There has to be some form of punishment.
I am pro-choice in every respect.
She has no natural talent to be president.
She's very talented, and she has a husband that I also like very much.
Hillary Clinton was the worst Secretary of State in the history of the United States. Hillary Clinton, how did she do as Secretary of State? Probably above and beyond everybody else. Let's say Hillary is president. Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I think she really works hard, and I think she does a good job, and I like her. I will build the wall, and Mexico's going to pay for it, and they'll be happy to pay for it.
I'm not going to pay for that fucking wall.
This guy used a filthy, disgusting word on television, and he should be ashamed of himself, and he should apologize, okay? Listen, you motherfuckers, we'll tax you 25%. I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. We'll beat the shit out of them. Political bullshit.
You're not gonna raise that fucking price, you understand?
Donald, true or false, you've said the government should pay for everyone's health care.
That's false.
You've never said that.
Everybody's got to be covered.
Universal health care.
I am going to take care of everybody.
Who pays for it?
The government's going to pay for it, but we're going to save so much money on the other side.
He said I was in favor of Libya. I never discussed that subject. I was in favor of Libya. We would be so much better off if Gaddafi were in charge right now. Gaddafi in Libya is killing thousands of people. We should go in. We should stop this guy, which would be very easy and very quick. Stop him from doing it and save these lives. They're here illegally. You take them, they have to go back.
We have to show some compassion.
You're right.
We just can't throw everybody out.
They have
So
to
you're going to
come
split up
illegally.
families.
Chuck,
You're going to deport children.
Chuck, no, we're going to keep the families together. We have to keep the families together.
But you're going to keep them together out.
But they have to go.
How do you throw somebody out that's lived in this country for 20 years?
That's incredible. Now, to be fair to Donald Trump, there are videos of Hillary contradicting herself like crazy as well. Just like there were videos of Mitt Romney contradicting himself on every single point. And also, there are videos of both Trump and Hillary just lying endlessly about different things. So, do with that what you will. But what I find hilarious is the extent of the contradiction. So, like, he'll say, I'm the most pro-choice person on the planet. Then I'm the most pro-life person on the planet. He goes through, like, it's just extremes. There's never any, like, okay, let me be super nuanced and be in the gray area here. It's like on or off, black or white. And he's just on both sides of everything. True or false, Donald, did you say that the government should pay for everybody's health care? No, false. I never said that. Cut to the tape. The government's going to pay for it. The government's going to pay for everybody's health care. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. It's so sad. It's so sad to watch that. So what's the main takeaway here? The main takeaway is that when you talk about rabid Trump supporters and when you talk about rabid Hillary Clinton supporters, these are people who are basically in a personality cult. And I mean that. I know those are harsh words, but it's true. It really is. Because think about it. When you have somebody who's running to become president of the United States of America, the most powerful person on earth, and they have no coherent, consistent philosophy. They have nothing that they've been saying for years and years, so you know what they're all about. They've been on both sides of every single fucking issue. And whenever it's convenient, they flip-flop. Whenever Hillary's in front of a liberal audience, all of a sudden she pretends she's the most liberal person on the planet. Whenever she's in front of a moderate audience or a Republican audience, all of a sudden she's a, quote, progressive who likes to get things done, and she says, guilty when accused of being a centrist. So when you have somebody who's a chameleon, when you have somebody who flip-flops and changes their mind on every single major issue, well then, if you are a rabid fan of said person becoming president, to you also, it ain't about the issues. Because you don't know which one they're going to go with. You don't know which side of it they're going to fall on any given day. So it's not about the issues if you're a rabid supporter of Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. It's about, I don't know, I just like him. I just like him. I just like him. I like Donald Trump. I like him. I like how he talks. I like how he makes me feel. I like Hillary Clinton. I like her. I like how she talks. I like how she makes me feel. But what I'm here to do is burst your fucking bubble and just tell you to be honest with yourself. Look in the fucking mirror. If you're a rabid Trump supporter, a rabid Hillary supporter, you're a silly person. Politics really isn't for you. If you're somebody who looks at the issues, sees somebody contradict himself on every issue and goes, that's my candidate either way. That's moronic. Now, take somebody like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has been saying the same thing for decades now. And his voting record lines up with that. And he's been fighting for this all along. Why do you think he's the most liked politician in America? Literally. Well, because even when people disagree with him, how many times have you heard somebody say, I don't agree with Bernie Sanders, but I like him? I hear that all the time. People are like, look, he's too far left for me, but I like him. Why do they like him? Because they're like, okay, that guy's telling me what he really believes, and he's not a liar. He's not doing this to get ahead. He's not opportunistic. He's just giving his real opinion. And by the way, you can flip the script too. I happen to agree with Bernie Sanders on policy, as most of you guys know. But like Ron Paul, for example, I respect that motherfucker. Why? He's been saying the same thing for decades also. I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but he's been saying the same fucking thing. So I like him. So when you have somebody with a coherent, consistent philosophy, well, then I know you actually care about the substance and you care about the effects on the American people. But when you're picking somebody who's been on both sides of every issue, you can't care about the substance because they don't care about the substance. So just be honest with yourself and understand that you're in a fucking personality cult. You don't care about the actual policy substance and the effects it'll have on people's lives. You care more about playing for a fucking team, and you're either with the orange-haired buffoon or you're with the career insider, super-duper corrupt politician.